thank you so much for joining me again in my reading corner for yet another unboxing. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Cece and I do mostly bookish subscription box unboxings like today. Sometimes I do other bookish stuff and sometimes I do subscription box unboxings that are not bookish, but most of the time, you see, it's bookish subscription box on time. Today we're looking at the Whimsify, and let's hold that the correct way. The Whimsify is a YA fantasy sci-fi box which ships from the USA. It costs $35.95, and with shipping, what that translates to in your currency, shipping to your country, you can see on the screen right now. This box is a themed box, which means box has a theme. Usually it has something to do with the book. That is the book of the month, and then the items that we find inside are also evolving around this theme. So the expectation usually is to get a hardcover, either fantasy or YA, a new release one, and then some bookish goodies. And this is one of the only boxes, I think. I haven't seen many boxes where you actually get a cheaper value if you commit to a longer term, like a 3 months, 6 months subscription. With this box, it actually gets cheaper. So if you consider joining this box, signing up for it, consider to join for several months right away, because, well, it gets cheaper. Now let's get into it. I don't know why, but for some reason this box was held up by customs in Germany. 2 out of 3 boxes were, and I had to pay customs fees, and they just got so delayed. I don't know why, but well, I guess that's just what happens sometimes. So this one I didn't have to pay a customs fee now. You can see this. Wait, I'm gonna show you. This sticker here means it is free for customs charges, so I don't know why in other cases it was decided differently, because the customs declaration is exactly the same. So I don't know. It's always a little bit of a gamble when you order these things overseas, because sometimes you might have to pay customs, and that might throw off the whole worth of the box. It can be a couple of euros, it can be 14. I think the most I've paid is 17, and that is a lot just for customs. Alright, but we don't have to pay for this one, so let's look into it in all its glory. So, as you can see right away, this month's theme is Darkest Before Dawn. I like how they do the spoiler card. It's very colorful, and they highlight the shops that the items in this box come from in a different color, so you can really see where the items come from, and I like that a lot. I think the only thing that I would prefer even more is if they would highlight the item itself so I can find it quicker. So first off, let's get rid of all this stuff. I can probably fill a whole house with this stuff by now. In all different colors. So the first item I see is a travel mug. You can never have too many travel mugs, because I feel like travel mugs usually lose their, like, after a while you can't wash them like properly, and they just take on the taste of the drink, either if it's tea or coffee. But this is actually a beautiful design. I don't know if you can see it. It's it's hard to see, and it has, you have no idea what I can make possible Libadugo. I like this mug. It's different, and again, hand wash only, BPA free, but hand wash means there's going to be stains and it will taste weird after a while. In the Grisha verse, the Darkling is the king of darkness and shadows. This Whimsify original tumbler reminds you of not only the Darkling's motto, but what should also be your motto as you make it through the day. The tumbler is BPA free and good for both hot and cold beverages. Yeah, I think it's a good quote to keep in your mind. All right, what else? This looks like a candle. Tomorrow's sunset. Handmade soy candles. Oh, that is a beautiful scent. It looks orangey. I wish you could smell what it smells like because it really, really smells awesome. In The Wrath and the Dawn, Shahrazad's life depends on her ability to keep Khalid entertained with her stories in the nighttime. Nerdwix designed this exclusive Tomorrow's Sunset candle in honor of Shahrazad's plight. It smells of honey, jasmine, and sunshower. What is sunshower? Sunshower is not a scent, but it does. Honey and jasmine, that is awesome. So I need to go check if they have more of this candle because I have a feeling that I'm gonna love this candle. Ooh, and we have liquid soap. Let's get it out of the foil so the light doesn't reflect on it as much. It's the Night Circus soap. Blackberry tea. Ooh. Almost smells like a cocktail. Interesting. Bubble bath and shower gel. I like. Le Cirque de Rêve in the Night Circus appears mysteriously and is only open at night. You can pretend you're a part of the circus when using this Night Circus bubble bath and shower gel by the Soap Librarian. It smells of yummy blackberry tea. And this does. So this is the first time, I think, where I picked up the first 3 items and I want to keep them all. I mean, sorry for you and my monthly giveaway, but it's an awesome quota. The next one is an item to give away because I don't need small notebooks. It is a notebook. Caution, Vitara inside. Vitara is not inherently good or evil, it's just the Antari word for magic in the Darker Shade of Magic series. Create your own Vitara in this notebook with exclusive design by Next Page Creations. I think it's a beautiful notebook, especially like it just has the whole, I don't know, the whole feeling, if you know what I mean. It's a really good quality actually. So this is a really good notebook. I just don't need a notebook of this size, so. Another art print. If you are not new to my channel, you might already know that I'm not a fan of art prints, no matter how beautiful they are, and this one is truly beautiful. My issue with art prints is that very, very rarely do you have room on your bookshelf or wherever you're displaying the art for the tons and tons of artwork that come with these boxes. And also artwork is very specific to like the kingdom that you love. So if you're not a fan of the Nevernight series by J. Kristoff, this might probably not be for you. And this is like a beautiful artwork if you are into this, but you can't buy the box just for this. So I think there's nothing else you can do with it. I mean, the candle, the soap, and there's stuff you can do with it. Even a notebook, if it's not 100% your design, you can still use it. This is just... yeah, and it's just too many, you know, too many, and it's just such a cheap item. I know there's a lot of labor going into this, and I appreciate that a lot, but as soon as this gets like a mass market item, the labor cost just gets to be relatively little too. Yeah. We are already at the book. So the book of the month, I'm just getting it out of the foil so the light doesn't reflect. And with it comes a signed book plate. We have a Whimsify impossible is just an excuse not to try. Very good quote. A bookmark that is designed around the theme of the month. We have a little card that shows the photo challenges where you can win a free box. Then we have a letter from the author. That is awesome. I always like this a lot. And the book of the month is Contagion. Help Us Light Years Away. So again, sci-fi. This is really, really good for people who want to get back into sci-fi. I don't know if I'm just lucky lately with Whimsify having a lot of sci-fi, or if the relation usually is more sci-fi than fantasy. Let's look at it naked. I'm usually not a fan of naked books, no. This is nice, but not a fan. Nothing special. July's featured book is Contagion by Erin Bowman. This YA sci-fi is a fast-paced story that will keep you up all night reading. Oh, challenge accepted. When an ill-prepared crew gets sent on a sudden rescue mission in space, they're in for more than they bargained for, including a fight for their own survival. This book is full of mystery and tension, perfect for fans of the Illuminae Files books and the movie Alien. Alright. I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for it right now. Like alien-y thing, I don't know. But it sounds really good. I'm intrigued. All right, so this is it for what's... Oh, no. One more thing. There's the spoiler card for next. I love when these things have rounded edges. I don't know why I'm a sucker for it, but I am. So next month's theme is Sisterhood of the Sea. And the August sneak peek also says we're getting a candle. Every August box will include an exclusive candle by Novelly Yours that will pair with our featured book. Woo! That's awesome. All right, this is it. I will quickly calculate up what this stuff is worth and then I'm back for the ratings. So, beauty. As always, everything's fine. The only thing that Whimsify is not getting a point for is that the main item isn't wrapped or boxed. And then, being special, the main item, the book, is not exclusively designed. And I didn't see any exclusive services. Other than that, everything it ticks the box. 3 out of 5 stars. A unique selling point. Everything's done, except for it's not really such a unique concept. I'm not sure if it's kind of unique that this has a quite high sci-fi part as well, but I don't think it's necessarily unique. So 4 out of 5 stars. Service, outstanding service. I've told this story a couple of times. The first box I received was wrongly charged twice, was delivered twice, and the way they reacted was so awesome. I'm such a fan of the company. They definitely get the point from me. The thing that I don't like is that you cannot pause the subscription. You have to cancel and resubscribe if you want to pause. I don't like that as much. So only 4 out of 5 stars. The Worth gets 4 out of 5 stars as well. So the items, again, we had the book, we had the tumbler, and then the soap and the candle, the artwork and the notebook. From a sheer value, this just hits the worth, the cost of the box, including shipping to the US. I'm always calculating where the box comes from to the same country for the worth. So it just gets a rating of 1. I think from a worth perspective, this box could do a little bit better to compete with other boxes out there, but from the way they're picking and choosing the items, it's really awesome. I do like the items a lot more sometimes than when you get twice the value and you don't really have a use, or you don't like the items as much. So this is really, really good. 4 out of 5 stars. So altogether we get 2, 4, 8, 12, 16, 19 out of 25 stars, which is just a 4-star rating, which is a really good rating. I do like Whimsify. I think I will subscribe for another 3 or 4 boxes and then see where it takes me. I need to spread my money between boxes because there's so many boxes that want to be reviewed and want to be seen and want a spot on my channel. Well, it's not like anybody's giving me these boxes. I'm paying for all of these boxes at this point. So this is a lot of money out of my pocket. So yeah, I have to spread the love between the boxes that I want to review. All right, but this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If so, give me some love and subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't done so before, go check out my monthly giveaway because I bet there's something awesome for you to win that you're gonna like. Alright, I hope to see you guys again really soon on my channel. Until then, bye!